As you can see, this is the same day as the fight I just had with my family. You can see I have the same hair, same glasses, same shirt. So the fight was just about an hour ago. The part you saw before this, where I was in the park, that was about half an hour ago. And now I'm back in the house. Everything is fine now, obviously. Like, of course it would be fine because like I said in the video itself, it wasn't like an actual like massive fight. It's just like sometimes there's just like some things that like really piss you off and like you just want to explode. So, um, I just want to talk about what I did exactly because I'm pretty sure like I kind of cracked the code to anger management, just kind of. So at the park, I was walking to the park. The park is in my neighborhood, right? I never like ran away like or anything like that. The park was in my neighborhood, and yeah, I was just like walking there, and like I sat down in the park. I was like, you know what? It's a really sunny day. Might as well just, you know, meditate. So that was what I did. And like it's crazy because like I honestly didn't want to meditate because like how I said in the previous part, like sometimes it's like when you're angry, you just want to stay angry and just like keep staying mad so everybody can be like, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?" Like yeah, I kind of felt like that, I'll be honest. Like I wanted to stay mad so I could keep yelling and everything, but you got to be mature sometimes. So I just decided like, you know what? Let me just let it all go. It was never that big of a deal. Sure, like there are some things that I believe on my side that they did were completely wrong and like disrespectful maybe, but it's not the end of the world. So I started meditating and just the sun hitting my face, just meditating. Um this was after I recorded the previous part of the video, by the way. So like basically what happened was I went to the park. I decided to record the video because I was kind of angry and I felt like the video would be kind of therapeutic, and it was. Then after that, my phone fucking died completely. Like I finished recording the video, and like 20 seconds later, the phone just died. I was like, oh fuck, okay. I guess I'm just stuck here. Like I wasn't like that noble where I was gonna like just meditate with my phone if it was like not dead. I only started meditating because it was dead. So I was like, you know what? At this point, I might as well just like get something useful out of this because I'm gonna be at this park for a while, most likely. And I was like, you know what? I'll meditate. So I meditated for like I think 5 6 minutes or something, nothing crazy, and it was nice. Like in the sun and everything, it felt really nice. And then after that, I did like 4 or 5 pull-ups just cause I was like, you know what? I might as well just like do 5 pull-ups. Like I'm 5 pull-ups stronger now. Why not? Right. Then after both of those things, I was like, you know what? It's not really worth being angry over this. It's not worth being angry over this. And that is not the same as me ignoring my anger. That is me getting over my anger. There's a big difference there. So before, like I said in the previous part of the video, I'll say part one from now on. Before in part one, I was saying like how I had this problem with like always repressing my anger and never expressing it. Here I did express my anger. Like I expressed it like I was like very clearly pissed off with my family. I slammed the door shut when I left the house and everything. But then I got over it. There's a difference between getting over anger and repressing it. I got over it, right? So after that, I saw my parents' car like pull up because like they were. I didn't even realize like I feel bad kind of thinking about it now, but they were probably just like circling around the neighborhood, just like looking for me with the car because they probably thought I ran away or something, which is not the case. I would never run away, but they had to assume, right? So I felt bad about that, but like they came walking in, and I was kind of expecting them to be kind of pissed off, like, "Oh, where'd you go? Your phone. We called you and you didn't pick up because my phone was dead." I expected all that stuff, but like they were very understanding, very sweet, you know. And not obviously like I was still trying to be like kind of mad. I was like kind of still holding on to that same energy. I was kind of like, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Like kind of like a toddler does sometimes. And I was doing that. Like I was like, I'm gonna still act like I'm mad even though I'm not really mad anymore. And like that disappeared eventually. And like, is it still kind of there now? Am I like fully talking to them? No, I'm still kind of like pretending I'm slightly mad with them. But I can't be mad at my parents forever. It's just you know they've done so many good things for me, and like it way outweighs the bad. And like honestly, the bad things may only be bad from my perspective as well because I've had a conversation with my mom recently about like how I think she's kind of disrespectful. Then she's always told me like, I never mean it that way. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that. You know, I never thought that maybe she never intended to be disrespectful. I never thought that maybe things were different from her point of view. And the thing is, like, I'm saying all this on camera. The real reason I'm saying it on camera is because I don't have the guts to say this to my parents. I have a lot of trouble, like, expressing emotions. And yeah, it's something I gotta work on for sure. But, and at least this video, like, before it was like I would express it to no one. At least now I'm expressing it to a YouTube video, like to a camera. So that's something, right? Um, but yeah, like, honestly, I wish I was telling this to them instead. But like, and like, obviously, I can like thug it out and like tell them this. But like, I just can't. Maybe one day. I'm working to that. Hopefully, like, hopefully, I can just tell them like, I understand, like, you know. But anyway, I'm not gonna cry this video. I'm telling you. But yeah, then after that, like I was like kind of acting like I was still mad. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to leave the park. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna be alone. And they're like, no, come with us. I'm like, fine, okay, whatever. So then, the real reason they wanted me to come back so quickly was because I had a piano lesson in like 20 minutes. I was like, I don't want to do this piano lesson right now, man, because like I'm not in the proper headspace. I just had a fight. I'm like kind of still pissed off, and even if I'm not pissed off, I'm like just not in the right mood to play piano anymore. So then my sister just like did a very selfless thing. She stood up because like it's like half an hour before the piano lesson. Like the piano teacher comes to our house, so like you can't just tell her just like cancel a drive while she's driving to our house. That'd be rude, right? So then, my sister did a very selfless thing and just decided like she would take the piano lesson even though she doesn't even play piano. And I could not help but feel so grateful for her in the moment because like think about it like this, like I was in the park like doing my own thing, right? I was just like doing whatever, like just fuming in the park. I don't know what my family's doing here. They could have like had a talk, they could have like done whatever. I have no clue what they did here. But somehow like my sister decided to step up and you know even though she wasn't ready, because she's actually very embarrassed to play the piano, but like don't tell her I said that. But she always wanted to take lessons again once she started practicing, and she hasn't been practicing. So I found it very selfless and sweet of her to still choose to take the lesson for me just because I wasn't in the right headspace too. I really appreciated that, and I wish I could tell her that in person, but like the truth is like I'm just not that good at expressing things, and it's something I got to work on for sure. I think, like I said, recording this video is work towards that. And I really hope one day I can like be as open with my family as I want to be. I don't know. This has gotten way off topic about my anger management, but like I think the lesson from this video is that if you want to really control your anger management, I'm being serious, just go meditate. Go outside, go in the sun, do some pull-ups, do some push-ups. Like it's crazy how much of a difference that makes, cuz like I'll tell you right now, this time when I was angry, it was probably some of the angriest I remember being in years. Like I was like, like that feeling of anger where like you can like punch through a wall, like you could like break something, like that kind of anger. Like rage, pure rage. Like where you could like scream like you could like scream at the top of your lungs like a horrible million things about everyone. I had that kind of like insane rage within me. And I made the right decision. I decided not to let my family suffer with me inside the house with all my rage, and I just like slammed the door shut. I basically exited the situation to make sure like no one has to suffer with this. So like I was like, yeah, and then I went to the park. I meditated for like 5 minutes, and that really really cleared my head a lot. It cleared it a lot. Like it's so crazy. And then I did some pull-ups. I was like, you know what? I feel kind of good. I feel good that I released all that anger. And like I didn't have to like release it in a negative way. I didn't have to like release it by, like I don't know, like beating up my parents, which I'm not saying I've done, but like I'm just saying like that's like an example. Oh god damn it. Did I just incriminate myself again? No, I swear I did not ever beat up my parents, okay? But like I'm just giving an example. Man, this video is not going the way I planned it to. But like there's like good ways to express and release your anger in bad ways, right? I really believe that that brisk walk I took barefoot because I was so pissed off that I didn't even put on shoes. That brisk walk I took barefoot, the heavy breathing I did, the meditation after, even recording part 1 of this video, that all like really released the anger, and like, and now I have like none left in me basically. I cannot feel angry anymore. Like, I believe that was truly one of the healthiest ways to release anger, because like what else would you do? Like fucking, I don't know, like snap your TV in half? I don't know. So yeah, I really hope this video is helpful. I'll be honest, I've not been happy with the quality of videos I've been putting out as of recently, except for maybe like the last two, because I just feel like they're kind of stupid videos. So I'm probably gonna stop uploading daily for a bit and just really focus in on quality and like uploading longer videos that are like actually like meaningful and actually helpful to you guys, because I am not happy with the quality of current videos. So yeah. If you want to join my free school, that's the first link in the description. It's about self-improvement in general. You can always like, comment, subscribe, do all that gay shit. My Instagram is the second link in the description. And as you always know, the hunt ends. Wonderful.